Hello, hello world. How are you guys tonight? As always, I always come with some point of view about what goes on out there in the world. Now, you guys know who I am. Let me introduce myself. I am Rashid Mateen, and this is another edition of The Quiet Storm. Now, tonight, what we're going to share is what's going on in the world. First off, let me say this. The world is a big place and full of people. But what's going on is that there's a lot of protesting about things that are going on in the country. My concern is that this is a major epidemic. This is something that's putting the covert on the rise. Now, another thing. Let me talk to you about this. There are things on TV that we see that are just, images of what the country looks like now. But if you look back at a time ago, the country was still divided. But what I want to share with you guys is about people that have a lot of insecurities. Now, what I'm saying is there's insecurities everywhere. If you are the reason why people have these type of images and thoughts in their mind is because they look at us in a way that is negative, not just as a people, but black people in particular. The insecurities of this nation has started years before this virus came along. See, what I want to say is when we demonstrate our voices and it becomes a power that the nation does not understand. The reason why our cries are getting out is because there's nothing being done. And when nothing's being done and police are out there and these things keep occurring, it's because action is not being done. So let me share this with you. Insecurity starts with bitterness, rage, anger, frustration, jealousy because of the virus, and then because of the word I can't breathe. It's starting to create a process with like the civil rights movement. It was a big movement that started to wake up the people in a nation. This is a nation declaring a state of emergency for action. Action must be taken in order for the change to happen. If there is no change, there will always be consequences for your actions. And we all know what consequences can do, right? So why hasn't there been change since these things have been happening? There's been a slow change. And they're wondering why our voices are being heard. Because all over the world, there's the same point of view. Everybody's coming together just to get rid of the hatred that's in the people's hearts in this country. A lot of people are carrying this hatred towards black Americans. And now people are seeing us in a different light. They're seeing us putting ourselves and taking a stand. When you take a stand for something, that means you're putting a passion into your heart. Whatever you're passionate about, put it into action. And you will see a big change in what people thought about us as a nation, as a people of color. All colors, all nationalities, and all races come together as one family under the heavens, man. Under the heavens. The heavens have cried out to us because we are raising our voices up, and The ascension is coming down. I said ascension. What I mean by that is ascension is when you go up, straight up, and you go up into the heavenly places. And see, the reason why this ascension is occurring, because we are in the days of the great Noah. And the reason why I point that out is because a lot of people don't know where we stand at. See, action must be taken in order for change to keep occurring. There has to be a shift in the atmosphere. Somebody has to make a shift. In the atmosphere. There has to be a change. There has to be a change in the atmosphere in order for change to happen. There has to be an adjustment, a movement, or something has to be done. In order to get action, you have to take action. You have to stand affirmed. You have to acknowledge that there has to be a way for us as a people to get things done. The more people come together, the more this country will be united. It will stand firm in the eyes of our Almighty Father. He will get justice. He will get vengeance. And you know what? Vengeance is His. Because the Lord knows that change is coming. And He put us as a holy nation. We are a holy nation of people. We are people broken. We are people whose voices are not heard. And we are people separated and divided. But when we come together, that's when change really happens. See you on the next Quiet Storm. I'm Rashid Martinez.